Hi. So I woke up this morning and I asked myself, what is the link between foreign expansion and human resource management? We will understand. Before thinking about foreign expansion, we should ask ourselves why we go international in the first place. The answer to this question lies in the logic of push and pull factors. Push factors can, for example, be a saturation in the domestic market, economic difficulties, or limited capacity access possibilities. Pull factors, on the other hand, can be the chance for increased sales and the possibility to enjoy economies of scale. So what does foreign expansion mean? Foreign expansion can be defined as a firm's growth practice beyond the physical border of its home country across diverse countries and geographical areas. This growth practice can be realized in three different modes. The first mode is trade. This can be done directly or indirectly through export and import. Contractual modes are also an available expansion strategy. They can occur in the form of, for example, licensing or franchising. The mode requiring the strongest commitment is equity ownership. It takes place via foreign direct investment, as greenfield or merger and acquisitions, or via equity joint ventures. For the different modes of expansion, employees need to be managed differently. Therefore, foreign expansion is directly linked to our human resource activities. When choosing trade as a mode of going international, adaptations of our human resource management are not really necessary. For contractual modes and equity ownership, interactions with foreign partners are to be expected. Therefore, HR management needs to be brought to an international level. We can now call it international human resource management. In the case of contractual modes, the adaptation of the human resource management are only minimal. The local employees will have to receive cultural trainings in order to lead contract negotiations abroad. When it comes to equity ownership, the management of, for example, expatriates and global recruitment increases the complexity of HR needs. In order to be able to manage this complexity, the establishment of international human resource management strategies is needed. This establishment heavily depends on the form of equity ownership. The different forms can be organized along the local responsiveness global integration grid. A strong integration and low responsiveness calls for a global strategy. Low integration and low responsiveness fits to a home replication strategy. Low integration and strong responsiveness comes with a multinational strategy, while a strong integration and strong responsiveness calls for a transnational strategy. Because the organization's overall strategy should always determine your HR strategy, the different IHRM strategies can be linked to the various forms of equity ownership. The home replication strategy is linked to an ethnocentric approach. An ethnocentric approach means exporting the home country HR strategy to the organization's subsidiaries. A multinational strategy is linked to a polycentric strategy. In a polycentric strategy, each subsidiary keeps their own country-specific HR strategy. A global strategy relates to a geocentric approach. In a geocentric approach, you cherry-pick from the different local HR strategies in order to establish one company-wide HR style, which is then exported back to each subsidiary. A transnational strategy is connected to a hybrid approach. In a hybrid strategy, the firm at first exports their ethnocentric HR strategy, but later, on a case-to-case basis, the subsidiaries might adapt to their specific local HR needs. We just learned a lot, but watch out, cause it all depends. Thank you for your attention. I'm going back to bed. push and pull factors.
Oh, sorry.
Or franchising.
Oh, warte, stopp.
Vorhin hieß es, ich soll 3 kleine Favoriten machen. Ich weiß nicht, was er damit wollte.
Mergers Acquisition? Du musst schon zweimal machen. Genau.
Or by
Wir wollen hier nicht so kompliziert werden.
Aber die werden ja nicht Acquisition.
strategy is needed.
I'm sorry, I messed up.
2, 1, Action. 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 Action.